Good morning. We've arrived at our 10th meditation. Let us listen to the piece that came through at the beginning of our 4th class, What You Look Like to God. Let's listen to it now, and then throughout the day meditate with it. Each hour, keep your mind full of what this beautiful passage gives us. Let me share with you what we were given this morning. Which I wrote down as it came. Do you want to see what you look like to God? Do you want to see this day what your truthful being and body and world looks like? Do you want to perfectly, clearly and tangibly see and experience this day your infinity, your truth, the mighty power you are and have, the paradise you inhabit as earth, the purpose and fulfillment of your being, the fulfillment of your expression, your work, your art, your profession, your practice? Do you want to perfectly well see your riches, your resources, your limitlessness of all form? Do you want to, this day, be able to give ceaselessly to the world of food, of love, of supply, of light, health, compassion, hope, inspiration, encouragement, truth? Here is the way. Continually withdraw from the way you appear to be. You being the entire experience of you, the objective world of you that seems to be. Come here to one. Meditate here on and as one. Nothing else, just one. Oneness alone. Be one. Be the being of oneness. God alone, for God alone. Without understanding, without a reason. Devote yourself morning, noon, and night to God as God being, the being of oneness, without a single other or and, without thing, him, her, without knowing, without idea, without purpose, a complete, purposeless and selfless being devoted entirely to God, truth, spirit, one. Then bathe in silence, knowing that the silence is itself God, the infinity of truth being the whole of itself as your whole. Silence being your infinity fully present and fully tangible and fully visible. Silence being your truth, fully manifest and demonstrated here and now. Silence being your world as heaven, as paradise, as the real and tangible and tactile miracle of God as you, as the almighty truth of you, the power and glory of God as you at every step. Meditate on and as oneness, morning, noon and night. Devote yourself to silence 3 or 4 hours every day, because that's your only reality. Then, wherever you go in mind, wherever you land, wherever you find yourself, whatever you're doing, there is the fullness of oneness, perfectly visible and tangible and real as whatever the earth looks like, whatever the land appears to be, whether that be health and healing for the people, the fulfillment of food and clothes and home, the supply of anything at all, safety, love, happiness, or resources for your business, your art, your practice, your charity, ideas, wisdom, strength, light, peace, harmony, all becomes tangible and real as earth when you are the oneness of it. Whatever level or degree of consciousness you go to, whatever room or mansion you go to in the Father's house, whatever place or condition you go to, there you find yourself, the consciousness, therefore the earth of oneness, of love, of perfect and instantaneous sufficiency of all harmony, all good, all truth, because you are being it. You are being one instead of multiple. You are being spirit instead of thing. You are being omnipresence instead of local, personal presence. You are being the one indivisible light of consciousness that feeds the world, that is the world it witnesses. It is being. God is then in charge. God is then the government of experience, of being. We are the servant, serving God, good, oneness, being the light that is the light, the good, the truth, that is the world, the three-dimensional experience of God at this level of consciousness we call human. Then it is tangibly witnessed that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, because you are now being the Lord consciousness and the fullness thereof as your earth. As you practice this way, the straight and narrow way of being truly one and oneness, you will behold the miracle of you every day. You will behold the mighty power that is God as you and as your earth. You will have with you the presence and power and form of God as all. You will perform what appears to be miracles in everyday life, in your business, your practice, your art, your profession, your creativity, your purpose, for your family, your neighborhood, your students, your world. God will be visibly present as you and as everything you do and for every one of your household, your own people. You will discover that the whole world of good comes rushing to you, and that you never need to look or search or strive for it. You never need to wonder, to seek, to struggle for your good, your bounty, your success, your purpose, your fulfillment of truthful being. All the treasures of heaven, the treasures of truth, which you are and have as oneness, are witnessed, making their way to you as experience, in heaven as in earth. Because you are now being them, being the infinity and omnipresence of all, witnessed as earth, as you live as oneness, morning, noon, and night. All good, God, is one, oneness. Therefore, because God is earth, the three-dimensional mind experience, heaven as earth, as you be oneness, the oneness you are being is witnessed as the multiple of oneness, the completeness, the infinity of earth, with all good things finding you. All of good is oneness, God. And you know this truth, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Therefore, you meditate morning to night and night to morning on and as oneness. And you bathe in the silence of oneness 24 hours a day. In this way, you are continually drawing on the miracle and almighty power and form of God itself as your very presence, your very being, your earth, your activity, all good things, which is all good consciousness, the consciousness of oneness.